Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Respectful greetings to Venerable Sangha and warm blessings to all viewers who are joining us today. Welcome to Kamau Buddhist News, produced by the Communications Department of Vietnam Buddhist Sangha in Kamau Province. In the atmosphere of gratitude toward teachers on the occasion of Vietnamese Teachers' Day, temples and Buddhist community across the province has been actively hosting retreats, Dharma assemblies, charitable activities, and memorial ceremonies. Let us now begin today's program. A peaceful one-day retreat at Ngọc Giác Vihara. The 4 Vipassana session at Long Phước Temple. A youth retreat featuring the lively Dharma Drum Challenge. The Medicine Buddha Dharma Assembly. A tea meditation night celebrating gratitude. Effective cooking, floral art, and calm gaze contest. A day of peace retreat at Giác Viên Temple. A Dharma teachings on the fivefold Dharma fragrance. The school board of paying homage to patriarch. The Cardinal robe offering and memorial ceremony. Charity delegation supporting food victims in Central Vietnam. On November 14th, Ngọc Giác Vihara welcomed many lay practitioners for a day of peace retreat. The program included chanting, prostrations, and mindful working to cultivate clarity and inner calm. Venerable Minh Giác delivered a Dhamma talk titled, I Asked the Buddha, reminding participants to trust the law of karma and apply mindfulness in daily life.
On the morning of November 14, 2025, Ngọc Giác Vihaya Hiệp Thành War, under the guidance of Đại Đức Minh Giác Abad, solemnly hosted a day of peace retreat, welcoming a large assembly of lay Buddhists returning to cultivate the Dharma. The retreat opened with collective sutra recitation, prostration to the triple gems, and mindful walking around the main hall, nurturing awareness and inner tranquility with each step. During the Dharma talk titled Con hỏi Phật, I Asked the Buddha, Đại Đức Minh Giác emphasized that the authentic Buddhist practice rests on faith in the law of karma, diligent transformation of the body and mind, and applying the Dharma in everyday life to nourish inner peace. Early on November 10, 2025, the Vihara offered nearly 700 vegetarian meals to patients and caregivers at Bạc Liêu General Hospital, embodying the spirit of compassion and community care.
On November 16th, Venerable Đồng continued the Vipassana series with the 4th session, focusing on how to help others with wisdom. He emphasized that training must arise from bodhicitta, from transforming one's own mind, and from cultivating the 10 great vows of Bodhisattva. Only a selfless mind can truly benefit others.
On the morning of November 16, 2025, at Long Phước Temple, Vĩnh Trạch Ward, Venerable Đồng, lecturer of Provincial Buddhist in Medical School, continued guiding the second series of Vipassana retreats. The 4th session titled, How to Help Others with Wisdom. In his Dhamma talk, the Venerable taught that to truly help others, one must first give rise to the bodhicitta. The firmer the bodhicitta, the more stable a bodhisattva path becomes. A practitioner must first transform themselves, refine karmic habits, observe body and mind, abandon unwholesome actions, and cultivate wholesome deeds. He likened the 10 carriages to the 10 great vows of the Bodhisattva, its representing step in the nurturing the Buddhic mind, leading to the perfect self-awakening, awakening others, and the fulfillment of compassionate action. The further remind that helping others must be rooted in the conditions and arising from a selfless mind. Only by letting go of ego clinging and practicing the true Dharma can practitioners of genuine benefit to themselves and to others. Diligent cultivation and mutual support on the wholesome part awaits the transcend the cycle of birth and death.
Giác Hoa Temple welcomed many young participants for the 27th Seat of Compassion retreat. After chanting and devotional practice, the youth enjoyed the Dharma Drum Challenge, a dynamic quiz game that helped them learn the Dharma in an engaging and memorable way.
On November 16, 2025, Giác Hoa Temple, Châu Thới Commune, under the guidance of Ni Sư Thích Nữ Nghiêm Thành Abbess, welcomed many young participants to the 27th Seas of Compassion Youth Retreat. The retreat offered a wholesome environment for learning, sharing, and spiritual refuge. Under the guidance of the resident Sangha, participants solemnly recited the Medicine Buddha Sutra, planting seeds of peace and offering prayers for themselves, their families, and departed loved ones. A highlight of the program was the Dharma Drum Challenge, a lively Buddhist quiz activity that brought joy and conveyed meaningful lessons. Each strike of the drum signaled participants to think quickly and answer questions about teachings, ethics, and real-life practice, helping them approach the Dharma in natural and engaging manner.
From November 16-18, Giác Hoa Temple solemnly hosted the Medicine Buddha Dharma Assembly, commemorating the Enlightenment Day of Medicine Buddha.
From November 16, 18, 2025, in commemoration of the Enlightenment Day of Medicine Buddha, 29 September lunar calendar, Giác Hoa Temple Châu Thới Commune, led by Venerable Nghiêm Thành, solemnly convened the Medicine Buddha Dharma Assembly, praying for national prosperity and the peace of the world beings. The assembly was honored by the presence of Most Venerable Phước Toàn, Abbot of Vạn Đức Temple in Ho Chi Minh City, Most Venerable Thiện Hảo, Abbot of Hội Sơn Temple in Ho Chi Minh City, Most Venerable Nhật Quang, Vice Head of the VBS Cần Thơ City, Venerable Giác Nghi, Standard Vice Head of the Provincial VBS, together with the Sangha members from within and outside the province and a large gathering of devotees. At the solemn Medicine Buddha altar, the Sangha offered incense, comments at the Sutra recitation, and together chanted the Medicine Buddha Sutra with a single-minded devotion, praying for peace, health, and removal of obstacles, and the fulfillment of wholesome aspirations. Each evening at 6 p.m., devotees return for chanting and dedication of the merits for themselves and all sentient beings, aspiring toward peace and diligent cultivation.
On the evening of November 17th, monastic students of Provincial Buddhist Intermediate School gathered for a Syrian tea meditation night, tea fragrance of gratitude. The community practiced mindful breathing, enjoyed pure tea, and listened to touching story and teaching from their instructor.
On the evening of November 17, 2025, the college and intermediate class, cohort 7 of the Provincial Buddhist Intermediate School held a tea meditation night, themed Fragrance of Gratitude at Giác Hoa Temple under the guidance of Ni Sư Thích Nữ Nghiêm Thành. In a warm and heartfelt atmosphere filled with the affection of teachers, students, and Dharma siblings, the assembly practiced mindful breathing, enjoyed purity, and listened to teaching and stories shared by their instructors. The tea meditation night served as a meaningful reminder for monastic students to cultivate gratitude and repay kindness, honoring their teachers, whose silent dedication nurtured wisdom and steady progress on the path of cultivation.
On November 18th, monastic students participated in a joyful competition celebrating Teacher Days. 6 teams prepared vegetarian dishes and floral arrangement, while 2 teams designed creative camp gates reflecting Buddhist themes.
On the morning of November 18, 2025, in the spirit of harmony and serenity, monastic students of Buddhist Intermediate School gathered at Giác Hoa Temple for the contest in camp gate decoration, vegetarian cooking, and flower arrangement to celebrate Vietnamese Teachers' Day, November 20. 16 from the intermediate age and college classes took part in the cooking and flower activities. A team displayed creativity and skill in preparing pure vegetarian dishes, crafting for artworks and presenting their meanings. For the camp gate competition, two teams represented each class. They prepared materials, designed structures, and decorated their gates. It's reflecting unique themes and unity of Buddhist practitioners. Results: cooking and flower arrangement. The first prize belonged to team number 3, college class. Second prize belonged to team number 1, college class. Third prize belonged to team number 4 and number 6, intermediate class. Camp gauge decoration. First prize, intermediate class. Second prize, college class. The contest include enjoying and strengthening the spirit of unity. In accordance with the 6 harmonious principles and deepening gratitude toward teachers on the meaningful occasion of November 20.
Giác Viên Temple held its 133rd retreat guided by Venerable Chúc Như. The highlights of program were Dharma talks on impermanence by Venerable Giác Tạng, reminding practitioners to appreciate each moment and remain peaceful amidst change.
On November 18, 2025, the 133rd A Day of Peace retreat was held at Giác Viên Temple, Lang Trọng Vua, under the guidance of Sư Cô Thích Nữ Chúc Như Abbess, with the participants of many lay devotees. Throughout the retreat, practitioners engaged in recitation, meditation, and mindful cultivation. A highlight was the Dharma talk on the teaching of the impermanence delivered by Thượng tọa Giác Tạng, abbot of Bủ An Vihara Vĩnh Mỹ commune. Venerable emphasized that the impermanence governs all phenomena, body, possession, and emotions. Understanding this truth enables practitioners to appreciate the present moment, lessen attachment, and cultivate peace amidst change. In the conclusion, Sư Cô Chúc Như expressed deep gratitude to the Dharma teacher for offering the light of wisdom to the local community.
At Vĩnh Thái An Temple, Most Venerable Nun Liên Hòa delivered a gentle yet profound teachings on the fivefold Dharma reference.
On the morning of November 18, 2025, Vĩnh Thái An Temple, Vĩnh Hậu Commune hosted a day of peace retreat under the guidance of the Bhikkhuni An Yuen. After chanting and mindful walking, the assembly respectfully welcomed Venerable Liên Hòa, abbess of Hai Chu An Temple, who delivered Dharma talk on the fivefold Dharma reference. With the gentle and profound teachings, Venerable elucidated the 5 references: morality, concentration, wisdom, liberation, and liberated knowledge and vision, guiding the practitioner to apply them in daily cultivation. On this occasion, lay devotees respectfully offer flowers and express gratitude to Venerable Liên Hòa in honor of Vietnamese Teachers' Day, acknowledging her dedicated role in the transmitting the Dharma and nurturing mindfulness and wisdom.
On November 19th, the school board and monastic students visited Long Phước Ancestral Temple to pay respect to the late Most Venerable Huệ Hòa, founder of the Buddhist Intermediate School.
On November 19, 2025, at Long Phước Ancestral Temple, the School Board, Discipline Council, and 84 monastic students of the college and intermediate classes solemnly pay homage to the patriots for the Vietnamese Teachers' Day, honoring the roots of the Dharma and the tradition of teacher reverence. In the serene ancestral hall, the assembly chanted, offer incense, and recall the virtues of the patriarchs. Thượng tọa Lê Thọ, Deputy Academic Director, expressed profound gratitude to the late Most Venerable Thượng Huệ Hà, founder of the Provincial Buddhist Intermediate School, who laid the foundation for Buddhist education in the region. The ceremony concluded with mindful circumambulation around the stupa of the late Most Venerable Huệ Hà, reminding the younger generation to uphold his legacy and continue preserving and propagating the Dharma.
On the morning of November 19, Công Đức Lâm Temple held the Grand Kathina robe offering ceremony together with the 14th memorial of the late Most Venerable Phù Hồng Kim. Theravada monks from various temples attended, and devotees respectfully offered Kathina robes and requisites in a solemn atmosphere.
On the morning of November 19, 2025, Công Đức Lâm Phật tử Đá Bạc Camille, under the guidance of Venerable Minh Giác, held the Grand Kathina robes offering ceremony in the conjunction with the 14th memorial of the late Most Venerable Phù Hồng Kim. The ceremony was graced by Most Venerable Giác Giới, Abbot of Viên Giác Essential Temple in Vĩnh Long, Venerable Tâm An, Abbot of Thiền Lâm Temple in Huế, Venerable Minh Thắng, Abbot of Tam Hiệp Temple in Cà Mau, together with the Theravada monastic from various temples. The Kathina ceremony was performed in accordance with the Theravada tradition. Lay devotees listen to the Dhamma talk on the practicing anywhere, anytime, delivered by Most Venerable Giác Giới, encouraging constant mindfulness in all circumstances. Afterward, devotees offered the Kathina robes and the 4 requisites and circumambulated the Buddha horn 3 times. The Sangha then solemnly paid tribute to the late Most Venerable Phù Hồng Kim, honoring his contribution to the establishment and propagation of the Dhamma in the region.
The Buddhist Social Charity Committee of Bạc Liêu donated 21.6 million Vietnam đồng to support flood-affected communities in central Vietnam.
On the morning of November 19, 2025, the Buddhist Social Charity Committee of Bạc Liêu Province, led by Ms. Nguyễn Kim Lý, visited the Cà Mau province of Vietnam Fatherland Front to offer 21,600,000 Vietnamese đồng in support of residents affected by flooding in central Vietnam. The Bùi Minh Hải, vice chairman, received the donation. Earlier, volunteer at the charity warehouse found a 24K gold ring, hai chỉ, among donated clothing. After 2 months of public announcement with no claimants, the ring was sold for 27,600,000 Vietnamese đồng. Of this amount, 6 million Vietnamese đồng was gifted to the 3 volunteers who discovered the ring. The remaining funds were transferred to the Fatherland Fund to support flood victims. This act reflects transparency, compassion, and social responsibility of the Buddhist community, spreading goodwill throughout the society.
Mahasangha, these are the Buddhist activity of Cà Mau for the 3rd week of November 2025. May the merits from this wholesome deeds bring peace, harmony, and well-being to all communities. Thank you for watching. May the Triple Gems always bless you and your family. We look forward to welcoming you again in our next program. Nam Mô Buddhaya.